Bang! Here we go, dudes. Sunday morning, Echelon Racing Promotions presents the Echelon Racing League, guys, in partnership with USA Cycling, Stages Cycling, Science of Sport, and Training Peaks. All data, imagery, and stuff provided by ZMS eSports Studio, Mr. Damon Bates himself out of the UK. Yeah, guys, Damon was just saying to me, we should have had a beer. I think I need a beer right now, guys. I think I need a beer. Decked out in the Festina jersey, guys. Say what you want. One of my favorite teams. One of the absolute best looking jerseys out there. Let's just have a little look at this puppy here, guys. Just gonna stand up here quickly. I mean, look at that. You don't know, guys. Festina was and still is a producer of Spanish watches. Spanish watches, guys. That's what it's all about. And they also had a pro cycling team that was just absolutely punted from the Tour de France way back when. I don't know what year that was. Who knows? Round 99, 2000, something like that. Guys, we're back. A's are coming up. Hopefully, we're getting some people jumping into the chute right now. I know Neil Fry's back. Neil Fry won yesterday's stage with a massive surge at the finish. Hey, climbers. If you're out there, we got 3 little climbs today. Let's take a look at the map here. I think we got some maps coming. Here we go. We got the map. Perfect timing, Damon. This is called Dragon's Flight. 1 lap of Dragon's Flight. I've done some of these climbs. So we start on the easterly seaboard there on the island, the original island. We do the little circle climb at the top there. Guys, it's going to be some steep stuff. There is some 10, 11, 12% here. Please note, tactical note here, guys. If you haven't dropped Neil Fryett by that last climb, she gone. His sprint is very, very strong. So for all you racers out there, you're going to need to drop Neil early. You're going to have to drop him early. That's what you need to do today. We saw the sprint go off yesterday. Neil was able to come around with a lot of power and finish that sprint. It's kind of like what he's looking for. He knows that's his strength. So if you just let him hang there with you, he's going to use it to his advantage. So we're going to be going soon, guys. We will be starting at 10 after the hour here, guys. I was just off camera there for a second here, leaning over, looking at my phone. Yep, we're good. All good here. And yeah, so fantastic racing yesterday. We had 12 races. I think we had 11 finishers yesterday. The B's and C's went off this morning. This should be like a 45-minute race. Oh, guys, here we go. So yeah, this is interesting, guys. I've been out of the loop for a while. This is our last of the main week of the 6 weeks. So it was 6 weekends. We're on January 9th through January 11th today. Obviously today being January 11th. But take a look at this, guys. The next event, National Championships in the US of A, January 31st through February 1st. So it's going to be a 2-day event that looks like it's going to be a Saturday, Sunday. Anyone that's at the national championships would have qualified through one of these races. And if you were really smart, I think starting on it, I think it was the 12th through the 14th. Yeah, I think it was. That's where there was a small purse added to the racing. And yeah, there's been money handed out every weekend since then. So show up, race, win a bit of cash on the side, guys. There's not many platforms doing that right now. In the pen, we've got Neil Fryett, Michael Gorton-Moller, Denis Shanaher, John Newen, Ian Mulligan, Crew Melchior, Roberto Vukovic, Zach Neersback, David Henderson, and Nick Glavak. Today, guys, Zach Neil Fryett, those are your big hitters. These are the guys racing for first place overall. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. I'm going to see Zach Neer attacking on the climbs and trying to distance himself to Neil Fryett. Remember, guys, this isn't like an outside race where there's hours of build up to it. It's not a 4 to 6 hour ride. It's super high intensity from the rip. And we're at the rip here now, guys. Flattish section to start. We got a small lead-in section here today, guys. Looks like we might have about a kilometer lead-in from what I'm seeing here. And we're off. We are off. Heading north here now on the original island. Remember, the first island, kind of like the more forested island. That was the original island in Training Peaks Virtual. Then they introduced the more mountainous one over on the right-hand side of the screen here. It's all mountainous, and ooh, I'm seeing it in the distance there. I think I can see some ski, the ski things you take, the gondola that you take up to the top of the ski hill. I know they introduced that into TrainingPeaks Virtual. Don't worry about that though, guys. We're not going up into the snow today. We won't be over on that part of the map, that part of the TrainingPeaks world. We need to give it a world name. What can we call it? We need a world name for this entire world here. So yeah, guys, you can see it right there in the distance now. That's the other island. There is a bridge to cross over to it. Been on that side, and you can see the gondola in the distance here. Look along that ridge line. You can see the wires. You can see the little poles sticking up. So they've added that. I've never actually seen that stuff. I haven't done a ton of climbing on that side. In fact, my cycling is getting even worse. I didn't even get on the bike yesterday, guys. I just kind of... Oh, what did I do? I just kind of moped around, I guess. Moping and rotting, guys. We need a bike ride today. Definitely need a bike ride today here, guys. So that looks like, I think that's the official start line there through the start finish banner. We will be coming all the way back around to that for our finish. Okay, yeah, we will. We're going to be cutting inland here right away. John Noonan on the front right now, chased by Roberto Vukovic, Crew Melchior. That's a name I don't know, Crew Melchior. We've got David Henderson, Neil Fryatt. Neil will be decked out in the all-white jersey and bib shorts. Very confident in his styling. Denis Shanahere's, I think it was Denis yesterday finished third overall. So yesterday, yeah, I think yesterday was, well, definitely Neil. And then I think it was Zach Neer, wasn't it? Yeah, I'd have to double check that. And then Denis Shanahan, and they were on camera the whole time, those guys. Well, Denis was, Neil was. We didn't get a camera from Zach yesterday. Sometimes he'll have his camera on. Looks like our total distance here is going to be 24.9 kilometers. Currently moving along about 36, 37 kilometers an hour here. Moving along here, guys. Tiny little uphill gradients here, but you can definitely feel them here. 2-3% gradient. Rolling along, high speed climbing here, guys. At these types of speeds, if I'm looking at it here, draft will be very important here. Someone going off here. John Noonan is deciding, man, I'm going early. John Noonan putting some kind of effort in here right now. Here's John Noonan now. Was pushing 400 watts. Maybe just got a little bit excited there. John Noonan from the United States. We don't have a picture of John here, which is unfortunate, but we've got, well, at least we know where he's from. Thank you, Damon. Dudes, I made a post yesterday on my Inside Cycling World Buy Me a Coffee page. If you're interested in doing that, guys, you know where to find me. Support the channel. And yeah, I made a post, just like a little update. And man, you know what I got to say? I can't believe I have people from around the world. Here we go. Neil Fryatt, Crew Melchior, right in the middle of the screen. And Denny Shannon. So Denny's changed his camera up today. It's more of a side profile here. Looks like it's the middle of the day for Denny there. I'm imagining he's a couple hours ahead of me. I'm on mountain time. I think Denny's on Eastern Coast time with the sun there coming through. Neil's got some intensive fan action right now. His jersey won't even stay down. Yeah, cool. So yeah, dudes, I made a post yesterday. Maybe I said a couple things, maybe you caught, but yeah, I had a bunch of people reach out to me through my Buy Me a Coffee page and just kind of encouraging words. And yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, really appreciate it. I read them and it pumped me up. It motivated me. Stuff gets better. Things get better, guys. Things always get better. Stay positive. Stay on the upside. Keep driving forward. Keep moving, guys. But the fact that people who I've just kind of met through cycling, the cycling community I've created, these are all people I know through my cycling community. It just kind of blows my mind away. You know, people from Europe reaching out to me, people from Canada reaching out to me. Yeah, they have no idea. Kind of whatever. But thank you. Guys, back to racing here. Dial it in, Colin. Dial it in. I'm the ultimate spiraler, down a rabbit hole, tangent, you name it, I'm doing it, guys. And looking so spectacular in this Festina jersey, guys. Oh, yeah. Looks so good. I got to get the Festina watch on, so I got to do next. It's a Festina Tour de France watch, too. It's yellow-faced. Really cool. Looks like we got the full group here together, guys. 10 riders today. Come on, where is everyone? Where is everyone today? There's money on the line here, guys. There's cash monies awarded. Cash products. You want to call it that. There's money on board. I know Neil and I know Zach could use a little bit of extra cash right now. Why not? You know, after Christmas, you got a couple extra things to pay down. Let's get it. Win some money, guys. Echelon Racing here. Echelon Racing League here over on TrainingPeaks Virtual. So still John Noonan here pushing. John Noonan up front with, let me just have a quick look here, guys. John Noonan, Ian Mulligan, 1 second back, Roberto Vukovic, Zach Neer. So let me have a look around the corner there. Zach Neer here now, guys. United States. Yeah. John Noonan is up the road, guys. John Noonan. I'm just seeing that now. It's saying it's 19 seconds up the road to John Noonan. Is that real? It is real. It is real, guys. If you take a look at the map in the corner, there's a little mini map. The arrow that you're seeing on screen, that is John Noonan currently. That's his location. If you look back a little bit behind it, you'll see a little tiny white dot. That is the chasers right there. That is the chasers. So John Noonan right now has a 19-second lead. He's on the climb. We're in the 2% gradient here section, you guys. And these climbs look like they're going to drag for a little bit. This one's got a lot of switchbacks on it now. I know I've done this climb for sure. I remember the switchbacks. I think I might have done this climb on a different route on TrainingPeaks Virtual, but I distinctly remember this climb here. These switchbacks, these long switchbacks. Here's Denis again, decked out in his red jersey in his picture here. On screen, what is Denny wearing today? We'll have a quick look at that here if we can. Yeah, 22-second lead here, guys. They're all kind of looking at each other going, okay, guys, what do we do? What do we do? Who's going to make that effort to start dialing this guy back? 23-second lead here now. This is kind of a high-speed climb. We are climbing at 34K an hour. Watching Ian Mulligan move to the front here right now. We've got some camera footage here. Neil Friant, Crew Melchior, and Denis Shanahan. Rider cams fueled by SIS, Science and Sports, guys. Get those juicy, tasty gels. Something I need to use more of. Colin likes to fuel himself with Pop-Tarts and donuts. That's what I generally do. Boston cream donut, man. Yeah, there you go. You're good for Grand Fondo. That point, especially when you eat 6 of them like I do in one day. Did that just a couple of days ago, guys. If you're not aware, Joey Jojo, the wonderful Joey Jojo, is away right now on a course in Las Vegas. So Colin's left home alone. He's been eating donuts, Pop-Tarts, and pizza. I don't think I've used one actual, well, I guess I've used a plate, but I haven't cooked anything. It's just like, warm it up, heat it up. Let's go. Lots of Pop-Tarts, lots of donuts. And yeah, I wonder how many calories are in 6 Boston cream donuts. We could probably look that up real quick, guys. All in one day. I started eating them on the way home. Felt sick. Waited about 2 hours. Had some more. Felt sick again. Then finished them off that night. Walk it off, bro. Walk it off. Nice effort here by John Noonan. He's currently 24 seconds up the road. The hitters that are chasing him. 1 guy up the road and 9 chasers. Yeah, it looks like all 9 of them are right now. I'm trying to count the riders. Looks like 9 riders there. We are slowly climbing. He's going around the first switchback here. Guys, right now, he's out of sight. Right now, John Noonan is out of sight, out of mind. I love this strategy. He's like basically on the curve ahead of them. He's on the switchback ahead of them. If you watch these dudes here, you're going to see a big rock coming up right away. It looks like a big erratic to me, actually, the way it's kind of situated there. When I say erratic, what kind of words are you saying, Colin? Like a glacial erratic. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it would be, this looks like the big rock in Okotoks here in southern Alberta. A glacial erratic is a rock that was transported by a glacier. And they can be gigantic. They can be like huge, thousands and thousands of tons. They're floating on top of the ice. The glaciers recede. Those rocks got nowhere to go except down. They plunk onto the ground. There's lots of topography here in southern Alberta. I think it's called pot and kettle topography, where you're driving along. It's more northeast of me. So it's kind of flat here, good farmland. You go up there, the farmland, not so good anymore. There's so many of these tiny little ponds and lakes. And in some of them, you will see, actually, there's one down the road here. There's one down the road from me. There's this gigantic boulder just sitting in the middle of nowhere. And by gigantic, I mean size of a car. Okay. So it's not, like the Big Rock in Okotoks. You can look up the Big Rock online, guys. And when you see the rock sitting there, you can see the depression. Think of almost like a crater around it. It's the weight of that rock over the years has just been pushing down on the soil and compacting it. It gets lower and lower. And a lot of these areas, water fills in and you get ponds. And then generally around here, I think it's called, if I remember my geology correctly, pot and kettle topography. So you'll just see like a million little ponds everywhere. Guys, sidetrack with Colin. Inside Cycling World, dudes. Please join the channel if you guys can, guys. We will be ramping it up this year. It's time to ramp up the cycling, dudes. We will be outside next weekend, dudes. Next weekend, January 17th, Women's World Tour. Tour Down Under. Here's a little quick look here at Michael Gortmuller here. Rides for Dirt Series, the Dirt team. I see these guys all the time over on Zwift. 28 seconds here for John Noonan. Man, he wants to get over the beauty of this course too, kind of a climber special. We do this climb, which isn't brutal. Guys, this is a high speed ascent, 2-3, maybe 4% in places, if that. Once you're over the top though, you're gone. You're gone. Straight downhill into the real climb of the day. So if you got climbing legs, you could make an escape at the beginning here, and I think that's exactly what John's doing. I don't know enough about John to know what his speciality is. 29-second lead here, guys, and he's just walking them. This is what you call walking them. You're just slowly moving away. Nothing they can do. I'm going to look at the power back here from out of these guys. I mean, obviously they can push a lot more than this. Their strategy will be like, man, we're going to have to chase him hard up the next climb. Because again, he gets over the top. You can see a nice plateau. That one's interesting. If you look at the second climb of the day, guys, take a look at the imagery on the bottom of the screen. Take a look at that profile. And you can see all the reds on one side. And if you go to the right side, you can see all the grays, kind of like where you're going downhill. That's a mirror image. I'm seeing it right now. That's a mirror image. So we're going to go to the top of that climb. And I saw that climb. It's more in the southwest corner of the map. I saw a little circle at the top. We're going to come back down the way we came up. So that will be mirror image there. So at that point, anyone that's chasing up the hill is going to see someone coming down the other way. That turnaround at the top is not that big. And on the map, it did show there being snow up there. So it is the high point of today. We're probably going to get some snow up there. Hopefully we see it in the images that show up. Having a nice look back here from John Noonan right now. Still moving at about 32 kilometers an hour. You can see the group behind, though. They're at much higher speed here, guys. 37, 38 k an hour. I think Noonan got it out to about 30 seconds, and then they said, no mas. That's enough. I think now they're realizing we got to bring this dude back. We got to bring this dude back. I wonder how John's feeling here. Still pushing. He's 839 watts. Looks like he's the kind of a low-speed grinder type. Guys, I'm looking. How do I know that? I'm looking at the stats at the top of the screen. I'm watching the RPM. The cadence of the cyclist is on the far right-hand side of that heads-up display. So here we're looking at Zach. He's pedaling at about 82 RPMs. Zach's making a move right now too, guys. Vukovic's going. Zach's going. Yeah, you can see they're starting to split a little bit here. Everyone's going to have to react real quick here. Okay, all back together. Everyone's here. We got it's 9v1 team deathmatch, guys. 9v1 team deathmatch. Zach Neer pushing on the front here now in the yellow bike. And Roberto Vukovic, he's white jersey, black bibs. Neil Friat is decked out fully in white. Sitting about third from the back right now. High speed cadence here. See, that was Roberto Vukovic. He was pedaling between about 95 for a bit. They're back down to 85. Probably just did a bit of a gear there, getting into a better gear for himself. I don't really like pedaling at these kind of cadences. I find once I'm pedaling this fast, it just elevates my heart so quick. And then I start getting fatigued really bad. I'm more of a grinder. and that's just the style. But I'm not a standing grinder. And again, guys, we talked about this yesterday. Ian Mulligan here. Okay, no picture for Ian, but we got Ian on board here too. Inside cycling, no concerns with aerodynamics. You can stand. You can stand on those pedals and just generate power. Just be an engine and generate power. So even though you may be in a time trial race or bombing downhill or on the flats, you can stand up all the way and, use your body gravity to your advantage to generate massive amounts of power. And when you do that, obviously, it's going to be more of a low speed grind. It's going to be, 60 to 70, that type of pedaling. However, without having a camera on someone, I can be a bit of a low speed grinder, but it's just my pedaling style. I think if you're a larger cyclist, putting out a little bit, putting out good power, you can grind it lower speed here versus the standing inside cycling technique. Let's see where we're at right now, guys. Trying to have a little quick peek here. Neil's out of the saddle now. So that's Roberto Vukovic off the front here. I'm watching that now on the descent, guys. Zach Neer just accelerated up. Zach's on that yellow bike there. Neil just put an attack, and I think that was Vukovic on the front. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Vukovic. It's another dude in black shorts and white jersey. I think that's Ian Mulligan. And I think the gaps came down here. Yep, gaps came down. They're on him. They are on him. Look how quickly the tide changes, guys. They all made that attack up the back end. It got to 32nd, and they were like, no, we got to shut this down now. If we don't shut this down now, it's over. John Noonan was reacting by pushing big power here. He was going over 500 watts there for a little bit, trying to keep the speed real high. Currently 66K an hour, almost getting to 70K an hour. We just hit it now. Riders are quite strung out here, but basically they're all back together here now. I think they're all within a couple seconds of each other. So for Noonan, what does he do now? What is his strategy now? Does he attack again at the bottom of this hill? If he's a true climber, he should. He should go again. The guys behind him have put in a big effort to bring him back. To pull back 30 seconds, that's an effort. A little bit of replay here, guys. This is them bringing him back now. Back to live footage here. John Noonan off the front here. 1 second back, Ian Mulligan and et al. And the crew, guys. We have the whole crew there. And, yep. Just, guys, I got some important messages I got sent out here today, and I got to get on top of them. Trying to get things figured out. Nice high cadence here. Look at this, 112 RPMs here. Pushing out 600, 700 watts. That was Michael Gorton Moeller. Big speeds here, guys. Michael Gorton Moeller, United States. Everyone's back together. Hard turn here at the bottom. Big slowdown too. That was a big braking zone there, guys. I'm not sure if you saw that. I saw a big braking zone there. Zach Neer instantly goes on the attack, guys. Zach pushes immediately, gets off the corner and launches it out to 600 watts, just under 90 RPM. And dude, he's into the hill right away. 10% gradient. This is going to string the feel out right here. Vukovic's on him. Neil Friat has to go with this move too. Has to go with it. And it looks like Noonan's been caught out here now. Noonan is, looks like he might be off the back here, if I can see all the riders. So we got Neil Friat, Roberto Vukovic. Yep, John Noonan out the back now. He made his move early. Hopefully he can recover here. He did expend a lot of energy riding solo. He needs to recover, and it looks like he's doing it here now. He's actually starting to pull riders back ahead of him. This is Gorton Moeller here. This would be the second place rider from the back. And we got Crew Melchior just ahead. Moving up to him now. Crew is on screen, middle of the screen, guys. Take a look at the bottom of your screen. Crew's got the backwards thing. Neil's got that really nice out of the saddle grind. Crew's riding for Project Echelon. Denny's doing a lot of good stamping on the pedals there. I noticed yesterday that Denny likes to sit a lot. Doesn't get out of the saddle that often. However, yesterday we weren't seeing any big gradients. So maybe today he's going to have to do a bit of out of the saddle work, as you should when you're climbing. On the front, Zach Neer here, guys. Roberto Vukovic. Roberto Vukovic was right at the finish yesterday. Actually, you know what? He might have been very close to the finish yesterday. He might have got swamped right at the very end. I can't. Yes, it's been a blur, guys. It's been a blur. Last 24 hours, absolute blur for me. So I'm not really. I can't remember really. I just know Neil won yesterday's stage. Guys, I'm a space brain right now. I feel like I'm on the night train. If you know that reference. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, the single best ever debut album by any band of all time. Leave a comment. Guys, you know what? I just realized, because I've been so distracted doing something else here on the sidelines, I forgot to go to my live chat. So I'm doing that right now, dudes. Boom. I always tell people to jump into the live chat, and here we go. Wow, it's busy. Don's here. Come on, rock on, Shaka Khan in the 5x5. Don, good to see you. Joe's Guitar Shop, 5x5. Let's go, boys. Let's go. What a great series, Joe's saying. Sorry to see it end. Joe's asking Don if he's in New Jersey. He is. He is in Jersey. Don's got his thermals on today. D-Trek, hey Colin, Happy New Year. Is this an open cat race? First time I'm seeing this. I got to do some homework. Dude, this is Cat A, so this would be the Elite Racing over on Echelon Racing League. I guess the big distinction here is that they're going to have to be probably doing dual recording for this, and probably weigh-ins, all that kind of jazz, just to make sure it's a little bit better. Don saying geology with Colin. Yep. Pop-Tarts. I'd be 200 kilograms by now. Great genetics. Dude, love me some Pop-Tarts. Love them. And honestly, guys, with Joey Jojo being away in Vegas, I've just, like, abused myself. Nothing bad. Nothing bad, but, like, I'm talking just ramming donuts in down my gullet hole. Pop-Tarts. Oh, yeah, bags of chips. So I dropped her off at the airport, stopped off at the Walmart, got the 6 Boston cream donuts. I also bought some chips. Well, I can't open a bag of chips without finishing it. So yeah, gone. Just gone. Fueled by Walmart brand, no-name brand chips. On the front, dudes, this is kind of what I was expecting here. Neil Fry, Zach Neer, and we got Roberto Vukovic there, guys. They currently have a 13-second lead over Denis, and it's 33 seconds back to Nick. Dave Henderson at 34, Ian Mulligan at 34, Crew at 50, Michael at 55, and we've got John Noonan at 108. So John went for the strategy of I'm going to go early, and if they don't catch me, I'm going for it. John finds himself at the back right now, probably trying to do full recovery mode here. So yeah, Pop-Tarts, dude, D-Trek, dude. I'm positive we follow each other on Strava. I'm positive. Just let me know if you do. Some energy be saving a pack with the win, but yes, the gap is growing dangerously for the followers. Yeah, so I'm trying to catch up with all that, guys. Ian's here. Hey, Colin. Mason won British. Oh, yeah, dude. I know all the national stuff's going on for cyclocross. Yeah, D-Trek, 70 RPM is probably off the saddle. Yeah, totally. Most guys are going to do that low-speed grind off the saddle. I kind of do it different. I just kind of like grit my teeth, grunt it out. I call it bodybuild your way up the climb. Guys, we're coming up to the top of the climb here. This is the one I talked about. This is the big part of the climb today. And then we're going to do the mirror image down. You can see that little map section. It's a big turnaround. They're going to come right back down the way they came. It's getting quite rocky up here. We're probably going to see some snow at the top. Yep, so we're all caught up here. The very top of the second climb has a nasty section, very steep. If anyone has the legs for intact there, it can definitely create decisive gaps. Dude, I like that. Yeah, we're seeing, we're getting above the tree line here, guys. We're getting above the tree line. Great finish in the Aussie champs. Dude, I think I saw that, Flocky. I think I saw that. Flocky got, his tip was 5th. I think I saw Welsford. Was Welsford at the Australian champs? Okay, guys, next week. World Tour Racing's back. World Tour Racing's back. You're going to see me here every day just having a complete party. Dude, it's going to be a little bit tough, and Colin's not going to get discouraged by this because those Australian races, they're like at midnight. But then again, I'm thinking, well, you know what? That's like 7, 8 o'clock in Europe. Maybe that's not bad. Maybe that's not bad. Everyone's excited to see the racing come back. Everyone's excited to see the new bikes, the new kits, a lot of new cycling kits coming out, all the transfers that went off. We're not going to see Taddy there, guys. We're not going to see Jonas there, but you're going to see all the other dudes. Those guys are on completely different programs. I love the Tour Down Under. Bing, bang, bong. We're getting it, guys. It's going to be a ring-a-ding-dong dandy. Okay, Don's back. Sorry, folks. I was just doing some stuff. Okay, so Don's here. Walmart brand. Great value. Yes, dude. Great value. I bought 3 bags. So Joey Jojo says to me, okay, so you're going to go get some groceries afterwards, right? I'm like, oh, yeah. Yep. Because she's away on this 4-day trip. She is living it up, guys. I'm like, yep. I walked out of there with a 1 kilogram thing, 2.2 pounds of peanut butter, some raspberry jam, 3 bags of chips, 2 frozen pizzas, and my 6 Boston cream donuts. So that's my meals for, there's a few things around the house, but I don't care. Living life on the edge, guys. Living life on the edge. So that's kind of what in my brain, that's what Colin's dumb little brain says. Hey man, this is good. This is going to fuel all your bike rides. Here's that section that Toto was talking about. Yeah, dudes, looks like we're up to 15% here. 15% here for Denis. He's 4th rider on road. We got Zach, Roberto, and Neil up the road. Now they're going to see each other real quick here, guys. They will see each other. Well, maybe not. If they're still on the turnaround loop, he'll be going in. They might see each other quickly at the start-finish line here. Sorry. The chute, the banner. Riders going up. We'll see them flying down. Okay, so which way are they going? I didn't even see which way they went last time. Looks like we're going... Okay, here's the chasers. We've got 3 chasers. They can just see Denis up the road. They hang a quick right. So our 3 up front, our trio up front, they'll be coming out of here on a counterclockwise direction, bombing back down the hill. We're jumping back a little bit more here. Here's Michael and looks like crew together. Getting up this hill now, guys. I don't think I've never been up this one. Never been up it. With my lack of riding lately, guys, and the fact that I like to ride multi-platforms, I'm never really super good at one of them because I bounce around a lot. Okay, here comes the steepest section. So we just did that for most of these guys. They just hit the 18% slope. Yeah, 15 is tough enough as it is. Yeah, nice kicker at the very end of that climb there. Indeed. Yeah. Sorry, guys. A little bit distracted here. I've got messages out to 3 different people, so I need to keep checking them. But guys, we're bombing downhill here right now. Currently 28 minutes into the race. We only have 10.5 kilometers to go, guys. So the rest of the race consists of us bombing downhill, short little climb, not as tough as this one, another quick descent, and finish line. Finish line sprint. Neil Friett. Put your money on him. That's what I would do right now. These guys, Zach needs to get away now. Zach should almost try to push hard on the descent, get a bit of a break, and lead on the climb. Keep Neil at bay. That's what I would be trying to do right now. Everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses in cycling, guys. Neil's got that big sprint. On the front here, Vukovic being chased by Zach Neer and Neil Fry. 2 seconds back from Roberto to Neil, but he can pull that back no problem. Currently, they're rolling around 80k an hour, guys. So we're getting back into the tree line now. You can see things are getting a lot greener. Yeah, Flocky's saying that Neil Friett is rocking the Pontani vibe. Oh, totally. El Parato. Right? Let me get my phone back up here, dudes. Again, guys, I was off. I didn't stream for 2 weeks straight. Not one stream. Christmas, New Year's, family, all that other stuff just piled on me, and I was just drowning in it. I think I may come out of it someday. We'll see. Vukovic on the front, guys. Zach Neer chasing, and Neil Friett. You can see a lot of... Take a look at Danny here on the camera now. Everyone's just recovering on the downhills. Everyone's trying to recover. Crew's doing a little bit of pedaling here. He's probably trying to jump ahead here and get caught back up with Michael. A lot of the dudes are going to just coast it down. Crew putting out some nice power here on the way down too. Really rocking a huge gear here. Bombing downhill. Yeah, so even these guys here. So Crew right now, Crew Melchior, under 9.7 kilometers to go. And catching back up with Micro down, just chasing, just pushing that speed through, riding all the way through it, guys. 3 riders up front. They're already on the next climb, guys. Straight downhill we go. And take a look at this here right away, guys. Zach's on the attack. Zach's already going to put the heat on up front. He has to. Zach needs to go now. Neil's back, though. Neil pulls up right alongside of him, goes to the front, probably going to dial it right back down and recover here. He just has to mark everyone's moves. Toto saying, well, actually, because of the small gap, Neil couldn't freewheel. Yeah, he had to chase him down, I guess, a little bit. He had to pull back after them. Neil's exactly where he wants to be here. Zach's going to have to pull something creatively here out of his magic hat and try to escape at some point. Denny pushing hard here right now. Denny's right with Ian Mulligan here. We don't have camera on Ian. Crew's taking a nice break here. He's on the descent, obviously rehydrating. Get that liquid in you, dude. Get the liquid in. Yeah, some guys here, I can't even tell if they have fans on. I can't tell if they have fans on. But Neil must have like 4 fans in front of him. For his jersey to be like that, probably smart. Guys, I can't tell you enough how hot and overheated you can get inside. It's just like your whole body becomes like a heat sink, and you're just radiating heat. I'm terrible for it. I have 1 fan. You should probably have like 3 fans. You should also have 1 blowing from the backside, 1 down low, getting your lower body too. Gonna have some nice little sprint finishes at the end here, guys, with all these riders starting to come back together. David Henderson here with Ian Mulligan. Looks like Nick's there too. Boston cream donuts and Sanka, it's what champions eat. I know I do. Dude, that should be a catchphrase for someone. Yeah, and you gotta eat. Dude, when you open that stuff, you just eat the whole thing. Because you're so ashamed of eating it. Here's Nick Levaca right now, guys. Nice little picture of him here. And he's got a big medal around his shoulders there. Like it looks like something that he participated in. And yeah, got a medal out of it. Very nice, Nick. I don't know all the riders good enough, guys. The more race coverage I do, I pick stuff up. This is like a vault up here. Lock it in. It's like a vault, aka the Penske file. I just put it all in there. Nothing ever leaves this brain of mine. Nothing. Okay. Yep. Sorry, guys. Just double checking things here. Oh, I think I just saw Neil go on the move here, guys. Neil just went on the move. 600 watts plus 105 RPMs. Zach is having to react here now. Zach is having to react. Guys, we're almost at the top. Neil wants to be leading the way over the top. Doesn't allow anyone a chance to get away now. They have to work to bring back Neil. He's taken away any advantage they may have had. So if there's a climber here that can push big watts over the top, Neil's in the perfect position. Even if he slows a little bit here, by the time they catch him, he's going to be over the top and freewheeling downhill. And that looks like what's going on right now, guys. They're coming to the very, very top right now. Take a look at the profile on the bottom. Middle of the screen here, bottom right-hand side. You can see they're just getting to the top with that little arrow that's pointing downwards. So obviously we're going to have a little bit of gaps here at the finish. And there goes Neil and Zach. Roberto just falls out the back. We're going to go through the banners here at the top of the climb. Neil pushing hard here, trying to drop Zach off his wheel. Zach hanging on. Okay, Zach and Neil will be going to the finish line together, guys. Tosin, is Neil the lightest? I think, yeah, Neil might be pretty light. Neil looks like a lightweight to me, but he puts out a huge sprint. I don't know actually all their weights, guys. Again, dudes, I've been out of it so long. And since this weekend, it had been a month since I'd done any of the Echelon stuff because they're every 2 weeks. So I missed the last one. We had a huge storm blowing in. We had this gigantic storm blowing in, and I had stuff to do at home here to get ready for it. So I was kind of focused on that. And the cold was blowing in. I think we had like a minus 40 something wind chill. I was trying to get my fire all situated. Zach Neil Fried, bombing downhill, guys. 35 minutes into the course. We only have 5 kilometers to go. This is going to go really fast. Going to be cool with the sprint finish here at the end. We're going to see different groups. So we're going to see some really cool sprints going off. It's a downhill battle now from D-Trek. That's correct, sir. Flocky's in. How about indoor cycling outside, like in the backyard, the way Graham O'Brien trained? Natural ventilation. Dude, I see dudes doing that. There are riders who ride inside cycling, but they're outside. So one of the most famous guys you're ever going to see doing that is Lionel Sanders. He's a Canadian triathlete. I think his first time at Kona, I think he got second place overall. First time. I think that was his best finish there at like the Kona World Championships. And that whole Kona World Championships has changed now. It's not always Kona now. It's somewhere else in the world. But Lionel Sanders basically trained inside for all the events. So he ran a treadmill inside. He trained in an inside pool. And for his cycling, he used like a smart trainer, used the platform Zwift, but he did ride on his balcony. He rode on his balcony outside. So that's how he trained and became one of the world's best triathletes. So yeah, you could ride outside pretty easy. You probably just need a nice little covered area to keep your TV and stuff set up in, keep it safe from the rain. You probably want to keep it pretty dark too. Like I'd want like a little cave. You could sit outside of the cave and look into the cave where the dark area is for your TV, because otherwise it would get just kind of like, there'd be too much brightness. Other riders getting to the very top right now, guys. Here comes Crew Melchior. Behind him, we still got John Noonan out there, so John's still hanging in there. And looks like we still have all the riders here, which I like that. Zach Near leading the way. Yep, we still have 10 riders here. Guys, we need more riders. We need more riders. Dudes, a lot of you are missing out on some awesome racing here and cash monies. Cash monies. Zach Near in first place. Is Neil Fry in second. It's currently 15 seconds back to Roberto Vukovic. 2 minutes back to Ian. It's going to be good. We got Ian, Nick, Dave, Denny all together. So we got 4 riders chasing. So that's going to be a really good sprint finish. Then we've got Michael and Crew together. That's going to be another really good sprint finish between those two. Everyone's going to be battling for position, guys. Everyone will be battling for position. So, guys, I've been doing a lot of research already for next weekend. Saturday night it starts. I did give out the littlest bit of warning yesterday that I may not make stage 1 of the Women's World Tour Down Under. I just haven't got that all figured out yet for next weekend. D-Trek, or we rent a condo in Spain and take a month off. Self-sponsored training camp. Yeah, exactly, dudes. If I was in Europe, man, I'd be doing that same thing too. Just move south, chase the sun. Paris-Nice, right? That race is called Chase the Sun. No, it's the Race to the Sun. They start in Paris. It's cold, gross. By the time the race is done, I think that race is in March. You're on the Mediterranean. It's warm. You can see the riders change throughout the course. Throughout the race, I should say. Yep. Okay, just opening that back up. Think I got a lot to do today, guys. I got a lot to do today after this. I'm supposed to ride my bike. I'm taking care of all the dogs here at home. There's the shipwreck. We got the shipwreck here of this little tugboat. On the flag section now here, guys. They're heading to the finish now. We're 1.6 kilometers to the finish here. Neil's just going to sit on Zach's wheel. He might move up front and take a turn. It's still far enough out he can position himself for later. So we got these 2 hitters at the front here. I kind of highlighted them earlier on. That's kind of who I expect to be there. So yeah, guys, just stick around on the channel. There's going to be a lot of racing coming. And once I start doing these real life racing, I'm on it. So you'll see or hear my race coverage all the way. Some races I get to show you a little bit more. 1 kilometer to go at these red flares here, guys. Don't forget here too, guys, I'm sure we're going to see Bike Terra back this year. So on some of the World Tour racing, we're going to actually see a 3D rendered world of what the cyclists are riding on. I just have no control over what they're going to provide us. Last year, Bike Terra did all of the Tour de France and La Vuelta. So we could use those graphics to help me show you where the riders are on course, the brakes, where they are on the switchbacks, and everyone absolutely loved it. Everyone thought it was so cool. I had so many positive comments about it. And I know the Bike Terra boys loved it too. Matt and Anslo here over there at Bike Terra. They're the founders of Bike Terra. So yeah, cool guys. Cool guys. Guys, like I said, I ride all the platforms. I'm not a platform snob. Well, there's a lot more platforms I don't ride. There's a lot of small ones. I just don't have time. You pick your ride, you do your hour and a half ride, whatever. Maybe I don't have another hour and a half after that to do another one. Zach off the front here, 200 meters to go. Neil better start dropping the watts here, guys. I think Zach's gone. Neil's just said, nope, I'm done. Zach is going to take first place, you guys, pushing 550 watts at the finish. That is not what I expected there. Neil Fright going in for second place. Neil's content with that. Looks like, and Neil's just riding super chill over the finish line. He's like, yep, go ahead. Neil left that uncontested, that one. Okay, guys, 2 riders finish. So Roberto Vukovic is going to finish by himself here. This is Roberto finishing now. He was about 15 to 20 seconds back behind the leaders. So this will be Roberto, white jersey, black bib shorts, finishing in 3rd place. And then we're going to have a bit of a race coming up here, guys. We got 4 riders all together. Let's just see if they're all together here. We got David Henderson, Ian Mulligan. Oh, they're split up now. 1 rider's off the front. Looks like David Henderson's gone up the road. Ian Mulligan chasing here. David Henderson now has got a 2-second gap, trying to escape. 1.3 kilometers to go. Did he go too quick? Too far out, guys. Ian Mulligan is there at 3 seconds, Denis at 4, and Nick Glavac at 4 seconds back as well. Not that far back either. We're going to have Crew and Michael coming in real hot too. Let's see what David can do here. Does he have that time trial engine to take him all the way? 4-second gap. It's a nice gap, but is it going to be enough? Toto saying, the Watts Apocalypse. Ruben's here. Hello, folks. Pimp Daddy. That's me, man. I guess Ruben calls me Pimp Daddy. You in better shape today? Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yes, no, maybe so. I have no idea. Great efforts from all of them. Nasty circuit with climb repetitions. Good choice. That's Total Koala. Dave Henderson holding them off. Holding 3 riders off. 4-second gap. And I'm looking at the dots on the screen. Even those 3 are split up. Here they are, guys. Perfect timing there. Denis is trying to jump back on. David just up ahead. Denis doing the head bob on camera, guys. He's running out of room. Less than 300 meters now. David Henderson taking it to the finish line. Denis can see him just up the road. He's right there. He's running out of road, though. David Henderson will get, that gives us 4th place for David. 5th place is going to be Denis, unless someone comes past Denis here. So that should be 4th for David, 5th for Denis. Then we got, it's Nick and Ian coming next. Okay. I think we're all done there. Now it's going to be Crew, Melchior, and Michael. And then we've got John Noonan, the guy that took it out super hot at the beginning. He's a little bit further back. Yeah, good. Okay, I got 1 message back here. I'm going to have to jump on that right away, guys. Got some very important stuff going on here. Crew, Melchior coming to the finish now, guys. Trying to get to that finish line. Oh, and here comes Michael over his shoulder, takes it from him at the very end. You can see Crew throw his head down like, wow, man, he caught me. Okay, nice battle there between Crew and Michael. They've been battling the entire way together, back and forward. Great sprint finish. Great job by Crew there trying to get away. Now we've got John Noonan here, guys. We got 1 kilometer to go. And guess what? We ain't leaving, dudes. We ain't leaving. I got so much stuff here on this phone flashing in my face. I'm here all the way, guys. I am here all the way to that finish line. 800 meters to go here for John. Really cool, courageous effort at the beginning to try to get away. And again, I don't know enough about everyone here, what their skill set is, what their strengths are. I guess that was just his strategy today, going, man, I'm just going to go on a flyer and see what happens. If not, I'm going to get a good 26, 27 kilometer training ride out of this. You can see here, guys, a lot of climbing, but it wasn't monstrous. They did, they're going to do about 20, just under 27 kilometers with just under 500 meters of climbing. So it's not crazy, but it was very intense. And that's the beauty of inside cycling. The intensity levels are so high. Generally, you don't start that high in a real road race. It's a build-up. Although, you can see some stages start pretty hot at the Tour de France, flag drops and they're gone. But it settles in after a while. Guys, here we go. John Noonan coming to the finish right now here. 10th place. Great job, John, from the U.S. So we can see here Zach Neer in first place. Neil Fry at second. Roberto Vukovic in third. Fourth place is David Henderson. Fifth place, Denis Shanahan. Sixth place, Nick Glavak. Seventh, Ian Mulligan. Eighth, Michael Gortenmoller. Ninth, Crew Melchior. And 10th, John Noonan. Dudes! Here's our replay finish here for Zach Neer. And again, this was uncontested. Zach went and Neil just let him go. Kind of shocked me. I think this might have been the first weekend we've seen Neil. Like I said, guys, I missed last weekend. Neil's here getting qualified for U.S. Nationals. That's what a lot of this is going to be. You have to do at least one event to get like that qualifying ride in. Dudes, great weekend here over on the Echelon Racing League. Presented by USA Cycling Stages, Cycling, Science of Sport, and TrainingPeaks. And don't forget Mr. Damon Bates from the UK ZEMS eSports Studios. I'm not sure if we've got a map coming up for next weekend or not. I'm just going to hang for a second here. Let me check Damon out. We might have it. Okay, guys. 2026 USA Cycling, the eSports National Championships, presented by TrainingPeaks Virtual. Guys, I told you already, January 31st and February 1st, 2026 is going to be here on TrainingPeaks Virtual. That's our next race. So, guys, we got a couple weeks to get ready for that. Expect much bigger groups. There's people that have qualified early on, and we haven't seen them since. They've got their early races in. Maybe they did a couple of weekends of it. They've gone away. They're prepping for USA Nationals. I just got a message from Damon. He was in Vegas in September for the tennis esports champs. Ate like a pig. That's all what Vegas is about, dude. That's all what Vegas is about. Okay, guys. I got craziness going on. I need to jump. Appreciate you all being here. This is Colin. I'm at Inside Cycling World. Support the channel if you can, guys. I got to make this baby grow. I got to figure out how I'm going to pay some bills here at home. Looking for sponsors. Guys, reach out to me. Where is that multi-billionaire, Mr. Philanthropy who wants to support the channel and promote cycling? Dudes, anyways, just kidding. Let's go. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Yay.